to give you a sense of how they view this sense of entitlement that they have, we have a perfect clip to show you that. This is CNBC host Mark Haynes. He's talking to Charlie Rangel on CNBC. And get a load of what he says about the kind of people we need and how much we have to pay them to make sure that to get us out of this mess. I mean, they can't do it for the salary that you and I make. That's unacceptable. Well, all right, well, let's listen to what Mark Haynes has to say about how much money they need.
Let's get back to what I regard, at any rate, as a fundamental issue here, and that is, and I know it's politically unpopular, politically incorrect. I know it goes against all of the populist indignation that's out there right now, but you can't really, it seems to me, expect that these Wall Street companies are going to be run well by a bunch of people who don't make more than $250,000.
Can you get a load of that? I mean, I watch clips like that and I think, did I see that right? He says, how can you expect anyone making under $250,000 to be able to run these banks? For the rest of us, we might not understand that. We're like, why? Why can't a guy making $240,000 run the bank? Why can't a guy making $120,000 run the bank? But in their head, they have the sense of, we all have to be millionaires. We work on Wall Street. How could I run this bank for under $1 million? They've gotten so used to being completely unaccountable, to be able to take as much money as they want off the shareholders, take as much money off as they want right now off the taxpayers. How can you get anybody to run it for under $250,000? Is the job that difficult? That you need rocket scientists? Hey, look, but rocket scientists get paid a hell of a lot less. I know guys who are the smartest guys in the world, some, PhD in physics, PhD in cell biology, and they do postdoc work for $24,000 a year. Okay? And is it that the job is so, it's not that it's so demanding or that it's so, unbelievably complex that no one else could possibly figure it out. So what is it? And what it is the sense of entitlement. No, we keep making this money. You can't expect us bankers to do it under $250K. That's embarrassing. Look, the reason that they are still under that delusion is because the government has not bitch-slapped them into reality. Okay? We now own the companies. Okay? If it was my company and some clown comes up to me and says, "Oh, you cannot expect me to run this company for under $250,000. I say, you're right, I don't expect you to run it. I expect you to get your ass out of my office. Because I'm going to find someone who can run it for under $250,000, and they're going to love the salary that I give them. And you know what? I'm going to find brilliant guys to do it. Because it is entirely possible. You know how many smart people there are in the country? No, it has to be the guys on Wall Street. And by the way, if they're so damn smart, if they're so damn talented that they can't raise a finger under $250,000, then why did they destroy the economy? Can you answer me that, Mark Haynes? Why did they destroy the economy if they're so goddamn brilliant? Man, the people who buy into this, and it goes all the way up to the top levels of our government, are fools. It's time to lay down the goddamn hammer. Okay? And then be like, hey, you know what? You don't want to do the job? Mosey on along. We don't need them, man. We don't need them. I'm not a... Look, by nature, I'm not a... I swear to you, I promise you, I'm not a populist guy who's like, oh, yeah, right. And I don't think populists are that way. That's a popular misconception that, we're not thinking of the consequences. We're just going to drive them out and then go, oh, my God, I didn't expect it, and then the economy fell apart. No, I want you to take a smart look at it and go, hey, what are the incentives we're giving these people? When we give the money, who are we giving it to? Where is it going to? All that stuff is still largely kept secret. And tell me, how is it going to accomplish our ultimate objective? They treat us like we're idiots. Like, we don't get it. Oh, it's so complicated. I couldn't possibly understand it. Why don't you try explaining it to me? Okay? It's because they don't want you to know where the money is going, because it's going straight into their pocket.